Discuss Java source file structure. Very, very important, sir. What is that? Can you spell out? Java source file structure. Okay, here we have to talk about package statement, import statement. All these things will come in the picture. Very important. Slowly we are entering to next level of Java, means basics completed. Now the second module is ready to start. Sir, you require to take a bit special care about these things, right? Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. What's my doubt is, in Java program, sir, we write several Java programs. In Java program, how many classes we can take? Can you spell out? How many classes we can take? Is it only one class, or can I take any number of classes? Is it only one class, or can I take any number of classes? Yes, make sure in Java program we can take any number of classes, no problem at all. Suppose I am writing a program, sir. Yes, class A. Class A. Next class B I am taking. Next class C. Okay. Class D I am taking, sir. So total A, B, C, D, like this, four classes are available, right? Now, sir, this total is a single Java program. Remember this one, a Java program can contain any number of classes. Don't feel, sir, it is applicable, it allowed only one class. No, any number of classes we can take. Okay, well, sir, how many classes are there? A, B, C, D, like 4 classes are there. Can you please tell which class name I want to use for this program name? Can I use A.Java? Or can I save this program with the B.Java name? Or can I save this program with the C.Java name? Or can I save this program with the Durga.java? Have you observed Durga.java? Durga class is not there yet. Can I save this one with the Durga.java? Yes, please confirm. Based on which rule we have to give the name for this Java program. Sir, very simple for you people. Okay, here for this example you can use any name, no problem at all. Regarding any name, no problem at all. Sir, what is the rule to name a Java program? Sir, very simple. A Java program can contain any number of classes. Any number of classes, no problem at all. How many public classes we can take? Have you observed? How many public classes we can take? Sir, you are taking several classes and any name you can use, no problem at all. How many public classes we can take? Sir, make sure even it contain several classes, but a Java program can contain at most one public class. Regarding what is the word? At most one public class. What is the meaning of at most one? Either 0 or 1. Sir, 0 number of public classes are allowed, or if you want to take one public class is allowed. At most one public class. By mistake, more than one public class if you declared in the same Java program, compiler will give left and right. Remember that syntactical mistake it is. Sir, how many public classes are allowed? Only one public class is allowed. More than one public class if you are trying to take, immediately compile time error by default you are going to get. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Okay. Sir, now if I can take, if there is no public class, assume if there is no public class, any name we can use for Java program. Any name you can use for Java program, no problem at all. But if there is a public class, assume that class B is the public, sir. Class B is the public. Compulsory, the name of the Java program should be B.Java only. Regarding compulsory, name of the Java program should be B.Java only. By mistake, if you are using any other name, immediately compile time error we are going to get. Remember that. Sir, let me repeat again so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Sir, here observe, a Java program can contain any number of classes, but at most one class can be declared the public. If there is no public class, if there is no public class, any name you can use, no problem at all. But if there is a public class, compulsory name of the public class, name of the program must be same. If a class be the public, the name of the program should be b.java only. Is it clear for all of you, right? Sir, now let me show a small example so that you people can aware much clearly, right? Observe carefully, sir. Here I am taking, here I want to take a separate Java code. Here observe that, sir. I am taking class A, okay, class A. Next, and after that class B. Next, class C I am taking. Next, class D I am taking, sir. Have you observed? Class A, class B, class C, class D. Sir, how many classes are available? Can you please tell how many classes are there? 4 classes are available. Which name I can use for this program? Because there is no public class. Because there is no public class, we can use any name for Java program, no problem at all. Any name you can use, no restrictions, right? That's why I want to save this name, this file as durga.java. Acceptable or not? Why not? Happily you can take. Here just observe. I want to save, sir, I want to save this program. Yes, I want to save this program. Yes, here observe that durga.java I'm taking, sir. Durga.java, like this I'm taking. Have you observed? Sir, now which name I used? Which name I used? If you observed, at the bottom you can able to see durga.java. Are you getting? At the bottom you can able to see durga.java, right? Now let me compile this code, sir. Let me compile this code. Here d colon durga classes. Here let me compile Java C. What is the name of the program? Durga.java. Perfectly it's going to work, no problem at all, sir. Yes, happily the code compiles fine. There is no syntactical mistake. That's why itself is acceptable, right? Suppose if I declare B as the public, I want to declare B class as the public. If I declare B as the public, what will happen, sir? Observe that. If I declare B as public, compulsory name of the program should be b.java only. By mistake, if you are using any other name, immediately error you are going to get. Have you observed, right? Class B is the public. Compulsory name should be b.java, but I used the name durga.java. Are you getting? I used the name durga.java. That's why. So take a bit special care. Now if I can ask the compiler will give left and right. Hey Durga, class B is the public, should be declared in a file named b.java, but you are saving inside durga.java. Sorry, I can't accept this code to compile. Like observe carefully, right? Now here just have a look once. Now I'm trying to compile Java C durga.java. Immediately compile error you are going to get. Have you observed? Class B is public, should be declared in a file named b.java. Class B is public, should be declared in a file named b.java. This is the compile time error you are going to get, sir. So to avoid this compile time error, I have to save this program as b.java. If I save this program as b.java, happily the code is going to compile. Have a look once. I'm trying to compile. I'm trying to save as b.java. I use which name, sir? b.java. Now I hope you can able to see. You can able to see what is the name I used? b.java. Are you getting? Now let me compile this code b.java. Let me compile this code b.java. Java C b.java. Happily the code compiles fine. There is no problem at all. So the important conclusion is a Java program can contain any number of classes, but at most one class can be declared as public. So more than one public class is not allowed, because public means outside person can access. So that the outside person, only one class should be exhibited. Remember this one. So a Java program can contain any number of classes, but at most one class can be declared as public. Remember, if there is a public class, the name of the public class, name of the program must be matched. If there is no public class, then we can use any name for Java program, no restrictions, right? Are you able to understand, right? Suppose if I can take two public classes, if I can take two public classes, immediately compiler will get left and right, because more than one public class in the same program not allowed. Correct, right? Sir, now B is already public. B is already public. C also I want to declare as the public, sir. Observe that. C also I want to declare as the public. Now, how many public classes are available? Please respond. How many public classes are there? Public class B, public class C. Okay. What is the name of the program we used? B.java. B.java. So, public class B, B.java, no problem. But the problem is public class C. So, immediately error we are going to get about this C class. C is public, must be declared inside C.java. But why you are taking inside B.java? Like that compile time error we are going to get. Clear, right? Sir, let me compile. Let me compile. Here, have you observed? Have you observed? Immediately compile time error, class C is public, should be declared in a file named C.java. Class C is public, should be declared in a file named C.java. This is the compile time error by default we are going to get. Everyone in the position to understand, right? So, a Java program can contain any number of classes. Any number of classes, but at most one class declared as a public. If there is a public class, name of the public class, name of the program must be matched. If there is no public class, you can use any name for Java program, no restrictions, right? Are you getting? So, is it possible to declare more than one public class in the same program? No. By mistake, if you are trying to declare, immediately error by default you are going to get. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, next, whenever I asked this question, which name I want to use for this program, whenever I ask this question, most of the people are going to feel, sir, the class which contain main method, that class name we have to use, sir, for the file name. So, the class which contain main method and the name of the program, there is no relation at all. So then, which two things are related? Public class name and the name of the program. These two are related, but the class which contain main method and the name of the program, there is no relation at all. Even for that also, I want to clarify a small point right here. Listen carefully, sir. Okay, well. Now, here just observe that. I want to take a small another program, just a matter of 5 minutes. Take very special case, sir. I have one program is there, class A. Are you getting? I have one program, class A. Public static void main method string array args. Now system.out.println A class main. This is which class, right? A class main method. Now, class B public static void main method string array args. I'm taking public static void main. Now, system.out.println B class main. Are you getting? B class main? Okay. So this is A class main, B class main. Now class C I'm taking public static void main string array args. Now system.out.println C class main, like this I'm taking, sir. So how many classes are there? 3. A class contain A class main method, B class main method, C class main method. One more class I'm taking, class D, sir. Now observe. Total, how many classes are there? 4 classes are there. Now can you please tell, this total is a single program only. Assume single program only. Can you please guide which name I have to use for this program? Yes, friends. Think a bit very carefully and then tell the answer. Which name I have to use for this program? Either A.java, B.java, C.java, D.java or any name. Why you are thinking? Any name. Can I use any name? Yes, yes, you can use any name, no problem at all. What is the reason for that? Yes, there is no public class. If there is no public class, any name you can use. Now I want to use name of the program as Durga.java. Perfectly acceptable. Are you getting? I'm taking Durga.java, perfectly acceptable, right? Because there is no public class. Are you getting? So the class which contain main method, name of the program, no relation at all. Remember this one. So any name you can use because there is no public class. Okay, well, now I want to compile. Then immediately you ask, sir, a program contain these many classes. Every class contain main method. If I run this program, which main method has to execute? That thing you should have clear clarity. Here, I want to compile this code. Observe, Java C, Durga.java. Java C, Durga.java. Can you please confirm how many dot class files will be generated if I compile this code? How many dot class files will be generated? Very simple. In this, how many classes are there? A, B, C, D. Total how many classes are? 4 classes. A, B, C, D. Like 4 classes are available, right? Now, the important conclusion, the important point is, whenever we are compiling a Java program, for every class present in that program, a separate dot class file will be generated. Remember, for every class present in that program, a separate dot class file will be generated. That's why. So how many classes will be generated? A dot class, B dot class, C dot class, D dot class. Very unfortunate, Durga dot class file is not going to be generated because there is no Durga dot class. Clear, right? Now, here observe A dot class, B dot class, C dot class, and then D dot class. So total, how many classes are going to be generated? A dot class, B dot class, C dot class, D dot class. 4 classes are going to be generated. Okay. Now, if I run A class, because observe that we can compile a Java program, Java source file, .java file. But we can run a Java class file, not program, a Java class file. Sir, now Java, yes sir. Can you please run A class? Whenever we are executing A class main method will be executed. Remember, whenever we are executing A, which main method will be executed, sir? A class main method will be executed. A class main. Next, if I run Java B, which main method will be executed, sir? B class main will be executed. Sir, if I run B class main method. If I run A class main method. If I run C class main method. That's why Java C. If I can take C class main. Regarding C class main, then immediately you may ask. Observe very carefully, sir. If I can take Java D, sir. Java D. Can you please tell, is the D class contain main method? No, D class doesn't contain main method. Whenever we are executing a class, if that class doesn't contain main method, immediately we will get an error. Regarding boss, main method is not available. Please declare main method. Yes, public static void main. Error we are going to get. Clear, right? Suppose if I can ask Java Durga. Immediately error we are going to get. Hey, Durga dot class file is not available. How you are going to ask me to run, man? Durga dot class file is not there. Again error saying no class def found error or something like some error saying class definition not available, dot class file is not available, like that. Are you able to understand? So, a Java program can contain any number of classes where every class can contain main method. Remember, whenever we are executing a particular class, that class main method will be executed. If that class doesn't contain main method, error we are going to get. If that dot class file is not available, we will get error. Everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, please make sure this knowledge must be required. Sir, let me execute this code so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Observe carefully. Let me take one separate program. Okay, here I'm taking separate file. I'm taking, sir, class A. What is this one? A class main method. Like this I'm taking, sir, class A class main method. Now B class main, next C class main, and then class D. Like this I'm taking, sir. Let me change the names. Class A, next class B. This is the B class main method. Next class C, sir, C class main method. Like this, I'm trying to change the names. A class, B class, C class, D class, all. Sir, can you please tell how many classes are available? A class, B class, C class, D class. Can you please tell which name I have to give? Any name you can use, because there is no public class. That's why here what I'm trying to take, let me save this code as durga.java. Are you getting? I want to save inside D colon Durga classes. Inside D colon Durga classes, I want to save this code as durga.java. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, durga.java. Now I want to compile this code. Java C durga.java. If I compile this code, how many dot class files will be generated? For every class, a separate dot class file will be generated. A dot class, B dot class, C dot class, D dot class. Okay, sir, now let me compile this code. Java C durga.java. How many? 4 dot class file. If I execute Java A class main method, right? Okay, now observe A class main method. If I execute Java B class main method. If I execute Java C class main method. If I execute Java D, can you please observe? D class doesn't contain main method. Are you getting? D class doesn't contain main method. Immediately error we are going to get. Observe carefully, right? Sir, Java D, error, main method not found. Main method not found in class D. Please define public static void main. Like that we are going to get the error, right? Okay. Now my target is Java Durga I'm taking. Sir, Durga dot class file is not there because there is no class named with Durga. Durga dot class file is not there. What will happen, sir? Error, could not find or load the main class of Durga. Are you getting? Here main method is not available, but here dot class file is not available. Like this it's going to tell. Okay, please make sure you people should have clear clarity up to this. Sir, let me repeat, matter of 1 or 2 minutes. A Java program can contain any number of classes, but at most one class can be declared as public. If there is no public class, we can use any name for Java program. If there is a public class, compulsory name of the program and the name of the public class must be matched. Okay, next, sir, we can compile a Java program. Whenever we are compiling a Java program, for every class present in that program, a separate dot class file will be generated. Are you getting that? A separate dot class file will be generated. Suppose, sir, whenever we are executing a Java class, sir, we can compile a Java program .java file, but we can run a dot class file. Whenever we are executing any dot class file, the corresponding class main method will be executed. A class main, B class main, C class main, like that, right? If the corresponding class doesn't contain main method, then we will get an error saying main method is not available. If the corresponding dot class file is not available, then we are going to get error. Are you able to understand, right? This is first thing what you people should be aware about Java source file structure. Clear, right? Sir, in the last video, we covered very clearly within a Java program, how many classes we can take, how many main methods you can take, how many public classes we can take, how to compile, how to run, all the things are very clear. Now, the next important concept, import statement. let me perform postmortem on this concept. Observe carefully, sir. Sir, I'm taking class test. I'm taking class test. Public static void main method. Public static void main method. String array args. Public static void means string array args. Here, array list L is equal to new array list. Array list L is equal to new array list. Like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, if I'm trying to compile this code, if I'm trying to compile this code, sir, what I'm doing? I'm taking a class test. Within that main method, inside main method, I'm creating an object for array list class. Array list is a class which is present inside java.util package. You know, collections. Array list, I'm creating array list object. Now the point is, can you please confirm if I will compile this code, is it going to compile or not? Respond. If I'm trying to compile this code, if I'm trying to compile javac test.java, either code will compile or not? Yes or no? Immediately, compiler will give left and right. Durga, you are using array list. You are using array list. Where this array list is available? Where this array list is available? Please let me know. Okay, then only I can compile. Are you getting? Then only I can compile. Please let me know. Array list L is equal to new array list. You are using array list. Where this array list is available? Please let me know. Then only I can compile. I can't recognize you are using array list where it's available. I don't know. I'm not finding. Like compiler is going to tell very clearly error, sir. Okay. Let me show up to this. Have a look once, sir. I'm taking a simple class test. Public static void main. Array list L is equal to new array list I'm taking, sir. Array list L is equal to new array list. Like this I'm taking. Now have a look once, sir. If I'm taking array list L is equal to new array list, let me compile this code. javac test.java. javac test.java. Immediately error. Cannot find symbol. Which is symbol? Array list. Are you getting? Durga, you are using some class named with array list. I'm unable to find this symbol class array list. Where it is available? Please let me know. Like that, compiler is going to tell that. Are you getting right? Now, how I can solve this problem? Yes, compiler is telling very frankly, Durga, I'm unable to identify array list class. Please let me know. Like, then two ways are available. What is the first way is, can you please confirm where is array list is available? Inside java.util package. If I use a fully qualified name instead of this line, instead of array list, java.util.array list, java.util.array list L is equal to new java.util.array list. Java.util.array list L is equal to new java.util.array list. If I use this one, then the code is going to compile. Now I'm conveyed to the compiler. Hey, I'm using array list from util package. Util package is available inside Java package. Like a fully qualified name we are using, sir. Java.util.array list L is equal to like this. Now compiler is going to feel, oh, this person is using array list class from Java.util package. Like that, he is going to take happily the code is going to compile. Everyone can be right? Sir, let me cross check here. Observe carefully. Here I'm taking, let's see this point well. Okay. Instead of array list, java.util.array list L is equal to new java.util.array list. Sir, this type of name is called fully qualified name. Are you getting what is this name, sir? Can you spell out? Fully qualified name. If I use fully qualified name, happily the code is going to compile. There is no problem at all. Now observe this one. Sir, here I'm trying to compile. Happily the code compiles fine, no problem at all. Yes, the code compiles fine, sir. We are not seeing any error. So, sir, Whenever we are using fully qualified name, automatically the code compiles fine. But it is not permanent solution. The reason for that is 10 times I want to use array list. How many times? 10 times I want to use array list. 10 times you have to take java.util.array list, java.util.array list. Unnecessary. Length of the code is going to increase. Readability by default is going to be down. Are you getting? Java.util.array list, java.util.array list. Readability by default is going to be down. Remember that. Okay. Sir, best example. Let me consider 10 times. 10 times. If I want to create 10 array list object, how the code looks like? Yes, have you observed how the code looks like? Java.util.array list, java.util.array list, something like it is the design kind of thing. Are you getting? Something like it the design kind of thing, which is never be recommended. Readability is going to be down, length of the code is going to be increases. Are you getting? So for that, some shortcut I want. Are you getting? Some shortcut I want. So I have to convey to the compiler. Array compiler, whenever I'm using array list, can you please consider from java.util package? Can you please consider from java.util package? I have to convey. What is the way for that is import statement. Are you getting what is the way, sir? Import statement. Now observe carefully, sir. Sir, now whenever we are using import java.util.array list. Import java.util.array list. Anyway, full form, sir. Import java.util.array list. Whenever we are importing this, then we can use short names directly. Are you getting? We can use what? Short names directly. So the biggest advantage of import statement is we are not required to use fully qualified name. Length of the code is going to be reduced. Readability by default will be improved. Everyone can aware, sir. Length of the code will be reduced. Readability by default is going to be improved. That is the biggest advantage of import statement. Everyone in a position to understand clearly, right? Are you able to understand, right? So how many times we are going to use import statement? Only once. So, but every time, how many times I can use short name? Any number of times you can use short names. Length of the code will be reduced. Readability by default will be improved. Import statement acts as best typing shortcut. Remember, sir, let me show this one. Have a look once, sir. Now, I don't want to use fully qualified name. Observe. I'm taking array list is equal to new array list. That's all. I'm taking array list is equal to new array list. Can you please confirm? Is it going to compile? You respond. Is it going to compile? No. It won't compile. What the reason? You didn't use fully qualified name. You didn't write import statement. That's why the code is not going to compile. Now observe that. Let me compile this code. Immediately error, cannot find symbol like this, right? Sir, we solved this problem by using fully qualified name. But now I don't want to use fully qualified name. Let me use import statement. Import java.util.array list. Import java.util.array list. Sir, whenever we are writing import statement, now you can use a short names directly. We are not required to use fully qualified name. Are you getting? Whenever we are using import statement, we can use a short names directly. We are not required to use fully qualified names. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, now observe very carefully about this one. Okay. Happily the code compiles fine. Yes, there is no problem at all. Happily the code runs up fine also. Itself is acceptable. Clear, right? So what is the need? What is the purpose of import statement? Clear? If you want to use a short names directly, compulsory at the top, import statement must be required. Import statement whenever we are using, we are not required to use fully qualified name. Clear? Are you able to understand? Import statement acts as best typing shortcut. Now, I hope you people are getting some clarity about import statement. What is the advantage of import statement? How to write import statement? Okay. Sir, now there are two types of import statements are there. What is the first one is explicit import. Are you getting what is the first one, sir? Explicit import. Remember this one. If the first one is the explicit, automatically second one, respond. What is the second one? Implicit. Implicit import. Implicit import. Sir, what is the first one? Import. Sir, let me go for a small example for this. Import java.util.arraylist. Sir, explicitly I am specifying, boss, I want this class. Are you getting? I want this class java.util.arraylist. Directly we are specifying, right? But implicit means import java.util.star. Are you getting? Import java.util.star like this, right? Okay. Now the point is all classes present inside java.util package. Can you please make it available? Can you please make it available? Such a type of import is called implicit import. Next, I want a particular A class only, ArrayList class only. Such a type of import is called explicit import. Are you getting? Now I have one bigger doubt, sir. Which import statement is recommended to use? Either explicit import or implicit import. Remember this one. Just for the sake of exam, for exam point of view, it's not required. For your day-to-day coding, compulsory you people should aware on good programming practice. Most of the people are going to feel, sir, if you are using one or two classes, better to go for explicit import. If you are using multiple classes, huge number of classes, better to go for implicit import. Some people are going to feel like this. No. Even you are using 100 classes from the same package, compulsory we should go for explicit import only. Readability of the code by default is going to be improved because of this explicit import. Regarding that's why readability is the very important, not typing. Typing is one time activity, but readability is multiple times we have to do. That's why in real time readability is always highly recommended. Compulsory we should go for explicit import. Almost implicit import not at all recommended to use because readability going to be down, but this one readability wise too good. Because simple, sir. Here listen a small example. If I'm taking import com.hdfc.star like this, I'm taking, sir. Import com.hdfc.star. Is it implicit import or explicit import? Okay, implicit import. Next, import com.ICICI bank dot star I'm taking. Com.ICICI bank dot star. Sir, somewhere in the program, if I use account A is equal to new account A is equal to new account. Now, this account class coming from com.hdfc or com.ICICI bank? We don't know. We have to open this one. Is there any account class is available? Then only I will come to know. Sir, because you are not specifying from where the account is coming. You use it simply star. Suppose I am taking loan L is equal to new loan. Can you please tell loan class is coming from which package? Loan is coming from which package? We don't know. We didn't specify explicitly, sir, star. That's why readability wise explicit class import is good, but not implicit class import. Again, suppose this implicit class import I want to remove, and here I'm using loan. Here I'm using account. Now, is it implicit or explicit? Respond, man. Is it implicit or explicit? Explicit import. Are you getting right? Explicit import. Now, can you please observe? Account class is coming from which package? Account class is coming from which package? Com.ICICI bank dot account. Oh, from com.ICICI bank account is coming. Next, loan class is coming from which package? Com.hdfc com.hdfc, from that loan is coming. Readability is more if you are not using star. Are you getting? That's why in real time, compulsory we should go for explicit or implicit are highly recommended. We should go for explicit because it improves readability of the code. Sir, if you are working on IDEs like Eclipse, My Eclipse, like we have IntelliJ, like IDEs are available. In the IDEs, we are not required to write import statement. Automatically, sir, IDE itself is going to generate. Sir, in the world, every Java IDE is always going to generate explicit import only. If you want, you can cross check in the Eclipse. In the Eclipse, it's always going to generate explicit. No IDE is going to generate implicit class import because readability wise not good implicit. Highly recommended. We should go for what? Explicit class import. Is it clear for all of you, right? Sir, how many types of import statements are there? Two types. Explicit class import, implicit class import. Which one is the recommended? Highly recommended. We should go for what? Explicit class import because it improves readability of the code. Clear? Sir, in the last video, we covered how many types of import statements are there, what is the need of import statement, which import statement is recommended. Clear up to that. Now, for the exam's sake, there are two important conclusions are there. Let me talk about these things. Here, do you know, there are two packages we are not required to import. The classes and interfaces present inside two packages we are not required to import because these are things by default available in every program automatically. Sir, for these packages we are not required to keep any import statement. What is the first one, sir? Java.lang package. Are you getting what the first one? Java.lang package. Because Java.lang package classes are commonly required for every program. That's why. So we are not required to import classes present inside Java.lang package because by default these classes are available. Best examples are we are using string class. If I'm creating an object, string s is equal to new string of Durga, any import statement is required? No, import statement is not required. Import statement is not required. Remember that. So java.lang. So all classes and the interfaces present inside java.lang package, happily we can access without writing any import statement because by default these are available for every Java program. Sir, second one, default package. Default package. Which is the default package, right? Current working directory. Again, which is the default package, right? Current working directory. Remember this one. So if any class present inside current working directory or in the current package, we are not required to import. Are you getting? If you want to use from outside package, compulsory import statement must be required. If we are using the classes present in the same directory or same package, import statement is not required. Sir, if you are using from outside package, import statement is required. Remember that. So these two packages import is not required. Are you able to understand, right? Let me show a small example for this. Here observe, I'm taking a class test. Have a look once, sir. I'm taking class test. No import statement. No import statement. I'm not taking any import statement, right? Now string s is equal to new string of Durga. String s is equal to new string of Durga. Thread t is equal to new thread. Thread t is equal to new thread. Next exception e is equal to new exception. Next string buffer sb is equal to new string buffer. Like this I'm taking, sir. Have you observed? These many classes I'm using. One is string object I'm creating. Second one is thread object I'm creating. Exception object I'm creating. String buffer object I'm creating. But I didn't write any import statement. Are you able to understand? Sir, can you please tell either code is going to compile or not? Respond, man. Either code is going to compile or not? Yes. perfectly the code is going to compile, no problem at all. What is the reason? What is the reason for that is, yes, can you spell out what the reason? Because all these classes present inside java.lang package. Because the class is present inside java.lang package, we are not required to keep any import statement. Automatically available for every Java program. Clear, right? Have a look once, sir. Observe carefully. Here, have a look once. The code compiles fine. The code runs fine. No problem. Happily the code compiles and runs fine. So, the class is present inside. The class is present inside java.lang package. We are not required to import because all classes and interfaces present inside java.lang package by default available for our program. One important conclusion. Second one, sir. Assume I took a test class. I am taking test class inside D:Durga classes folder. Do you know inside D:Durga classes I took a test class, test.java file, of course a test class, right? If any other class present inside same folder means current working directory. If any other class present inside same folder, to access this class, import statement is not required. I told, right? All classes present inside current working directory automatically by default available for our program. We are not required to import. Sir, let me test this condition also. Observe carefully. Here, I am taking another program. I want to take another program. Sir, here class student, like this I am taking, sir. Class student like this I am taking, and one method also, public static void m1 method I am taking, sir. Here student class static method like this, just the student class static method like this I am taking, sir. Student class static method like I am taking. Sir, where have you observed, right? It is the class student. It is the class student. Student class contains static method m1. Where I want to save this program is where test.java is available in the same location, D:Durga classes. Let me save this code. Here. Let me save. Can you please observe my location, sir? Inside same location, D:Durga classes. Here I am taking student.java I am taking, sir. Inside D:Durga classes, student.java, I am taking like this. Now, sir, where test.java is available? In the same location only. Have you observed? Test.java is available in the same location only. Now, inside test.java, let me create student object. Student s is equal to new student. Next, s dot m1 static method you can call by using object reference also, no problem at all, or otherwise class name like this, right? Now I have one bigger doubt. I am creating student object, I am calling student class m1. Can you please tell any import statement is required? Please respond. Any import statement is required? No, import statement is not required because student class is available in the same location where test class is available. That's why all classes present inside current working directory by default available to our program. We are not required to keep any import statement. Clear, right? Observe carefully. Here, what I am trying to take, let me compile this code, sir. Happily the code compiles fine. Here, 1 minute. The problem here is, have you observed, it is not import. Variable s is already defined in. So s is already I used here, but I am using second time. Let me take s1. Now, happily the code compiles fine, no problem at all. Happily the code runs fine, no issue at all. Student class static method like this. So, the important conclusion you people should aware regarding all classes present inside current package, current working directory by default available for our program. We are not required to keep any import statement. All classes and interfaces present inside java.lang package by default available for every Java program. For lang package, import statement is not required. Clear? Sir, the next important conclusion related to import statement, a bit dangerous point, very important for the exam sake. Take special care. Sir, I have pattern class is available. This pattern class present inside java dot util dot regex package. Are you getting? What is the package? Java dot util dot regex. In that pattern class is available. Observe that. So regex is the sub package present inside util. Util is the sub package present inside Java. This regex came in the 1.4 version of Java, sir. Remember. Now my important conclusion is I want to use this pattern class in our program. But how to use that while discussing regular expressions you may learn, but currently not required. How to use? Just observe. I'm taking class test. Public static void main method, string array args. Public static void means string array args. Let me create pattern object. Pattern p is equal to pattern dot compile of ab. Pattern dot compile of ab like this I'm taking, sir. So what is the meaning of this line? Don't worry, it is not in our context. Just I'm creating pattern object. That's all you should aware. To use a pattern class in our program, I'm using pattern class in our program. Which import statement is required? Regarding to compile this code, which import statement is required? Option 1. Where this pattern is available? Please respond. Where this pattern is available? Java, util, regex. In that it is available, right? Now, here I am taking import java dot star. Import java dot star. Second option, import java dot util dot star. Import java dot util dot star. Third option, import java dot util dot regex dot star. Sir, like these are the three import statements are there. Obviously, which import statement we have to take to compile this program successfully? Very important point. Please make sure. Anyone, can you please guess? Yes, friends. Anyone, can you please guess? Remember that. Very important conclusion. You people should have clear clarity. What is the point is? Whenever we are importing a package, sir, import java.star. Whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default available, but not the sub-package classes. Are you getting? All classes and interfaces present inside Java by default available, but not util, but not regex. Remember. So very important point related to import statement. Whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default available, but not the sub-package classes. Okay? If you want to use any class present inside sub-package, compulsory we have to write import statement until sub-package level. Are you getting? So where pattern is available? Java.util.regex. To use pattern, compulsory we require to use import statement. Import java.util.regex.star. That's why which import statement is the valid to compile this program is this import statement, sir. Please make sure you should have clear clarity about this terminology. Are you in the position to understand, right? Sir, let me repeat again. Whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default available, but not the sub-package classes. If you want to use a sub-package class, compulsory import statement must be required until sub-package level. Clear? Sir, let me execute this code so that you people may get some idea. Have a look once, sir. I'm taking a small program. I want to take a small program. Here just have a look once. I'm taking a simple program, sir. Public class test. public static void main pattern p is equal pattern dot compile of ab. Don't worry about this line. Syntactically this line is valid in the regular expressions. We will discuss in detail, right? Now the point here is, if I'm trying to compile, is the code is going to compile or not? No, because we didn't use any import statement. Clear, right? Okay, well, have a look once. Observe that. If I'm trying to use java c test.java, yes, immediately it's going to tell cannot find symbol class pattern. Are you getting cannot find symbol class pattern? Like that, immediately we are getting compile time error, right? Now I want to solve this problem. What I want to do is import java.star. I'm taking. Can you please confirm, is it valid or invalid? Hey, please respond. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid, because pattern is not available inside Java package. Pattern is available inside java.util.regex package. That's why this one is invalid, right? Okay, have a look. Even you are taking, immediately error we are going to get. Observe that. Observe, same error we are getting, because in the util it is not there. Suppose in the Java it is not there. Suppose if I can take java.util.star. Can you please confirm? Import java.util.star. Is it going to accept or not? Please respond. Is it going to be accepted or not? Yes. If I can take like this, the code is not going to compile, because pattern is not available in the util. Pattern is available inside regex package. Are you getting? Pattern is available inside regex package. That's why it is not going to accept. Now have a look once. Observe carefully. Yes, here immediately error we are going to get. Now, sir, java.util regex.star I'm taking. Java.util regex.star I'm taking, sir. If I can take like this, happily the code compiles fine. There is no problem at all. So let me repeat the important conclusion again, because most important, minimum 1 or 2 questions you can expect in the original exam, sir. Whenever we are importing a Java package, all classes present inside that package available, but not the sub package classes. If you want to use sub package level classes and interfaces, compulsory we have to write import statement until sub package level. Clear? In the last videos we covered what is import, what is the purpose of import, what are various important points related to exam. But do you know, related to import, there is a big story is there, but I'm not covering all those things at the part of this course, because this course purely meant for exam specific. So for the exam, whatever points are required, just only those things I'm discussing. The people who are very much interested, just to go through the material. In the material I added all those things. Don't worry, sir. So next, after import, the next thing what I have to discuss, packages. Are you getting? Package statement. Sir, what is the package? Do you know, we have Europe tour package, US tour package. Okay, like we have core Java, Java package. Okay, advanced basic Java package. Next, a frameworks package, something like. What is a package? Package is a group of related items, a group of related things is nothing but package. Sir, same in the programming, what is a package, right? A group of related things, a group of related classes and interfaces are grouped into a single unit, which is nothing but package. Best example for you. Sir, I want to perform database operations. DB, database operations I want to perform, sir. So, to perform database operations, the required classes and interfaces are grouped into a separate unit, which is nothing but java.sql package. Regarding what is that, sir? Java.sql package. Java.sql package. So package is an encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit. Regarding it is an encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit. Java.sql package contain all classes and interfaces which are meant for database operations. Clear, right? Similarly, suppose, sir, I want to perform IO operations. Sir, I want to write some data to the file. I want to read some data from the file. IO input output operations I want to perform. If you want to perform IO operations, all required classes and interfaces are grouped into a separate package which is nothing but java.io package. Regarding java.io package. So what is package? Package is a grouping mechanism, encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit which is nothing but package. Everyone in the position to understand what the package, right? Now the next important terminology what you people should aware, sir. Okay, sir, how to write package statement, how to compile, how to run. Sir, before that, what are various advantages are there because of package statement? There are multiple advantages are there, sir. Do you know? In Java, there are two date classes are available, sir. Two date classes are available in Java. One is inside the SQL package, inside the util package. Regarding inside SQL package, inside util package. Now how many date classes are there inside Java? Two date classes. One is date present inside SQL, another date present inside util. Sir, how two date classes are present? Yes, what is the possibility? Because of package statement only. So by using package, I can able to differentiate java.util.date, java.sql.date. I can able to differentiate. So if a package statement is not there, then it is impossible to have two date classes. That's why the biggest advantage of package statement is naming conflicts we can able to resolve. Naming conflicts we can able to resolve, sir. Uniqueness, unique identification will be there for our components. Next, sir, related things we can group. Suppose best example, database relation. All the database operation required classes and interfaces present inside SQL. All classes and interfaces related to IO present inside IO package. Like, sir, it is a grouping related things into a single group. Modularity of the application is going to be improved, sir. Modularity of the application by default is going to be improved. Maintainability of the application will be improved. Regarding maintainability of the application will be improved, sir. Even sometime we can get security also. We can get security also because of package statement. How, sir? Very simple. Suppose assume it is the pack 1. Assume it is the pack 1, sir. Pack 1. Now I have class test is there. Class test is there, sir. Sir, this class test is not public. Assume it's not public. If it is not public, outside person can't access. So default means within the package only. So this package acts as a wall so that outside person can't access our components. Are getting? Package itself is going to provide security also for our components. Everyone can aware? Sir, there are lot of advantages are there because of package statement. Sir, compulsory recommended to use packages in the real time. Sir, best example, we have several classes are there like a string class, a string buffer, system class like. Can you please tell? I have string class is there. String class present inside which package? Java.lang package. String buffer is there present inside java.lang. Array list is there present inside java.util package. File reader is there present in java.io package. Regarding present in java.io package. Like, sir, do you know every class in Java, almost around 5,000 plus classes are there. All those things part of some package, man. Okay, it is mandatory. It's a part of some package. That's why while defining our classes also, highly recommended to make yata part of package. If you are not writing package statement, clear indication that this person is not coming from the real time, he is coming from, he is just a learner, like so the person who is seeing your code definitely is going to feel that. So in real time, every class, every interface should be part of some package. Remember, package statement is good programming practice, compulsory we require to use. Almost it is mandatory, but not really mandatory, but highly recommended to use package statement. Clear, right? So what is package? What are various advantages are there? Can you please tell what is the package? Array, respond, man. What is the package? It is an encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit. What advantages are there? We can resolve naming conflicts. Modularity of the application is going to be improved. Maintainability is going to be improved. Security by default is going to be improved, sir. Are you getting? So these are various advantages are there because of package statement. Clear for you people? Any doubt? Okay. Sir, now I hope you people got what is package, what advantages, right? Now, how to write package statement, how to compile, how to run. Just observe carefully, sir. Here I am taking package. Sir, we can write package statement by using package keyword. Again, package is a keyword in Java. Package, sir, com dot durgasoft dot OCJA. Like this I am taking. Com dot durgasoft dot OCJA. Sir, there is a universally accepted naming convention for the packages. There is universally accepted naming convention for the packages, right? Use client internet domain name in reverse. Regarding suppose I am working for ICICI Bank. What is their website? com.icicibank.com. Okay. While naming the package com.icicibank. Bank. Regarding this is universally accepted naming convention. Why internet domain name they are using? Because it is the unique in the nature. Regarding what is the purpose of package? For unique identification for our components, right? So, which is the unique in the universe? Internet domain name is the unique in the universe. Then, use the internet domain name to name the packages. Then, obviously, uniqueness by default we are going to get. That's why, so what is universally accepted naming convention for the packages is use the internet domain name in reverse. Okay, well, this is the basic. Now, I am taking public class test. Now, public static void main method string array args. Public static void main string array args. Here, system.out.println package demo, like this I am taking, sir. System.out.println package demo, like this I am taking. That's all. This is about, sir, how to write package statement in our program. Now, how to compile? Usually, if you want to compile, javac test.java. But now package statement is there. How to compile this one, sir? Take very, very special care. If you want to compile, sir, javac test.java. Okay. Is it going to compile or not? Array, respond. Is it going to compile or not? Because package statement I used. Now I am trying to compile javac test.java. Is it going to compile or not? Okay. 100% pakka. The code is going to compile. Generated .class file will be placed in the current working directory. Are you getting? Test.class file will be generated. Where it will be placed, sir? Inside current working directory. Remember that. But now my requirement is, array, tester.class file should be part of this package. If you are going to place in the current working directory, meaningless. Regarding that's why, so should be part of com.durgasoft.ocja. I want. Then what we have to take? javac -d. What is the meaning of -d, sir? Destination to place generated .class files. Boss, I'm talking about destination to place generated .class files. dot -d dot test dot java. Are you getting? -d dot test dot java. This dot means which one? Can you please confirm? Dot means which one? Current working directory. Are you getting? Current working directory. So what is the difference between this line and this line, sir? What is the difference is -d dot text I am taking in the current working directory. Can you please observe what is our package statement? Have a look once. com.durgasoft.ocja. In the current working directory, com within that Durgasoft, within that Durgasoft, within that ocja, in that test.class file will be placed, sir. Are you getting? In that test.class file will be placed. Sir, now test.class file is the part of our package. Are you getting? com.durgasoft.ocja, in that test.class file is there. Remember that. So if I'm not using -d dot option, where it will be placed, sir? Where it will be placed in the current working directory. Whenever we are using package statement, don't compile like this. Compulsory we require to compile -d dot test dot java like this. Happily the code is going to compile. This is the way, sir. Now here I have one small doubt. What the doubt is? Dot means current working directory. Com Durgasoft ocja. If these folders are not already there, sir, com folder is not there, or com folder is there but Durgasoft is not there, or Durgasoft is there, ocja is not there. If these locations are not, folders are not already available, what will happen, sir? So this javac command itself is going to create this folder structure. So whether the required package structure, package folders available or not, we are not required to check, because if these are not available, automatically this command itself is going to create that, no problem at all. Everyone can able to understand? Next, that is one point, sir. Second point, instead of dot, can I take any other location? Yes, why not? Ecolon you can take, ecolon you can take, any valid directory name you can take. Now instead of current working directory, inside E folder, E colon, com will be created, Durgasoft will be there, ocja will be created, in the tester.class file by default will be placed. So any valid destination you can able to specify, acceptable, no problem at all. Are you getting? So whenever we are using package statement, how to compile -d dot, this is the option we require to use. Of course, instead of dot you can take anything, sir, no problem at all. Clear, right? It's a very, very important. What is the difference between this one and this one? You should have clear clarity, right? Sir, let me take up to this so that you people can feel more comfortable. How to run, that part I will discuss. Have a look once up to this, up to compilation. I want to show for you, right? Here, sir, I'm taking package. Can you please guide, sir? I forgot. Package com dot durgasoft dot ocja. Like this I'm taking com.durgasoft dot ocja. Now here just one statement, system.out.println, sir, package demo. Okay, package demo, like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, well, sir, here if you observe javac test.java, happily the code is going to work, no problem. Now dir test.class, can you please observe where it will be placed, sir? In the current working directory. In the current working directory, it got placed. Are you getting? Current working directory it got. Sir, now I don't want javac -d dot test.java. If I can take javac -d dot test.java, now generated.class file is going to be placed in the current, it will be generated.class file will be placed in the corresponding package structure. Now observe this one. Now observe. Yes, happily the code compiles fine. In our current working directory, com will be there, Durgasoft will be there, inside ocja will be there, in that ocja test.class file will be placed. Now observe that. Now here cd com, next cd Durgasoft. Yes, cd com, cd Durgasoft, cd ocja. In that, if you observe test.class file by default there. Regarding test.class file will be there, sir. So this is what you people should aware clearly, right? Are you in the position to understand, right? Whenever we are using, whenever we are writing package statement, how to compile, this is what you should aware. Sir, I have to run this code. I want to run this class. If you want to run this class, there is one special care you have to take. Java test.class file is available where? Inside com durgasoft OCJA. Com durgasoft OCJA. Compulsory you require to use fully qualified name. Regarding Java com dot durgasoft dot OCJA. Regarding, if I can take com dot durgasoft dot OCJA dot test, OCJA dot test. Regarding Java com dot durgasoft dot OCJA dot test. Now happily this one is going to run. Regarding, whenever we are executing a Java class, if it is part of package, compulsory at the time of execution, package statement fully qualified name we require to use. If you are not using fully qualified name, it is not going to run. Remember this one, sir. Sir, let me use fully qualified name. Let me execute this code. Observe that. Observe carefully, sir. Java com dot durgasoft dot OCJA dot test. Okay, like happily package demo by default you are going to get. I hope everyone can aware how to write package statement, how to compile package if the program if it contain package statement. Next, how to run program if it is a part of package. Clear? Any doubt? Sir, in the last videos we covered what is package statement, how to compile, how to run if our program contain package statement. Okay, clear for you people, right? What is the next concept we have to talk? Sir, related to this package statement, there are two important conclusions are there. These two things I have to explain. I will look once, sir. I'm taking package pack1. Of course, this type of naming convention is not good, but syntactical checking purpose I'm taking package pack1. Package pack2, sir. Package pack2 I'm taking. Sir, can you spell out how many packages are there? How many package statements I'm writing? 2 package statements. Now, public class test. Public class test, like this I'm taking. This is my program test.java. Regarding this is the program I'm taking test.java. If I compile this one, can you please tell? If I compile javac -d dot test.java, if I compile this program, how many dot class files will be generated? 1 or 2? Because 2 packages are there. That's why inside pack1 I have to place 1 dot class file. Inside pack2 I have to place another dot class file. That's why 2 dot class files will be generated. Yes or no? How many dot class files will be generated? Point number 1. Okay. Assume if it is only 1 dot class file, is it going to be placed inside pack1 or pack2 or inside both? Hey, respond, man. Are you able to understand? Very important point for the exam. Remember that. Sir, if I can take like this, compiler will give left and right. What is the reason for that? Is in any Java source file means Java program. In any Java source file, at most 1 package statement is allowed. What is the meaning at most 1? Either 1 or 0. By mistake, if you are taking more than 1 package statement, compiler will give left and right. Are you getting? First one accepted. Why you are taking package pack2? Immediately at this line compile time error we are going to get. That's why important conclusion, inside any Java program, how many package statements are allowed? Respond. How many package statements are allowed? At most one package statement is allowed. By mistake, if you are taking more than one package statement, immediately compile error we are going to get. Clear, right? Sir, let me execute this code. Let me consider. Let me show. Here I am taking package pack 1. Assume that package pack 1, package pack 2 I am taking, sir. Now public class tester. All this nonsense I don't want. Here just simple, very simple, right? Sir, how many package statements are there? Please respond. How many package statements are there? 2. Pack 1 and pack 2. 2 package statements are there, sir. Now let me compile this one. Okay. Here javac -d dot test dot java. Observe carefully. Immediately error by default you are going to get. Yet which line the problem is coming? Package pack 2 class interface are enum expected, but not this package statement. Are you getting? But not this package statement. Like this compile time error you are going to get. So the important conclusion what you people should be aware, in any Java source file, at most one package statement is allowed. Clear for all of you, right? Next, another point, sir. Very important. Take special care about this point. Here, this is the first conclusion. Second conclusion I am ready to talk. Very important. Listen. Sir, I am taking import java dot util dot star. Import java dot util dot star. Next, package pack 1. I am taking package pack 1 and public class test. Public class test. Like this I am taking, sir. Package pack 1 public class test. If I can take like this, can you please tell if the code is going to compile or not? Respond. Very important for the exam sake this point. Please make sure. Is it going to compile or not? Okay? No chance at all. No chance at all. The reason for that is, in any Java program, the first non-comment statement should be package statement. Are you getting? But not import. So already you took import. After import, package is not allowed. First package. After that you can take import statement. The first non-comment statement should be package statement. That is, if you want to take package, compulsory first package, after that import, after that classes, any number you can take. So order is very important. First what we have to take? Package. After that import, sir, by mistake, after import package, immediately error we are going to get. Very important for the exam sake. Remember that. This point especially. Sir, after package, after import, you should not take package statement. Package statement must be first statement. Comments anywhere you can take. Other than comment, package statement must be first statement in our program. Clear for all of you, right? Now let me execute this code, sir. Here I'm taking import java dot util dot array list. Import java dot util dot array list like this. So first import statement, after that package statement, and then I'm trying to take a class. Now invalid immediately error by default you are going to get. Have you observed, right? Same error we are getting. Sir, here package statement is not allowed. Instead of package, class or interface or enum expected. Like that, right? Clear, friends? So these two are very important statements related to the package statement. Clear for all of you? So what are the first points, sir? So how many package statements are allowed? Only one. At most one package statement. More than one package statement is not allowed. Next, the compulsory package statement should be first statement only. After that you have to take import and classes, right? Now let me give the finishing touch for this point, sir. Observe carefully. First we have to take package statement. Sir, after package statement, we can take import statements, import statements, and then we can take either class or interface or enum declarations we can take. Okay, now this is, sir, first what? Package statement. Second one, import statement. Third one, either class or interface or enum. Okay, like you can able to take. Sir, please make sure this order is very, very important. Order is important. Order is important, remember. So first compulsory package, and then import, and then class or interface or enum. Next, how many package statements you can take? Hey, respond, man. How many package statements you can take? At most one, either one or zero. So how many? At most one. At most one. How many import statements you can take? How many import statements you can take? Any number. Any number. Any number acceptable. Either 0, 1 import, 2 import, 3 import, 10 import statements acceptable, right? Sir, how many class or interface or enum declarations are allowed? Any number. No problem at all. Any number. So restriction is applicable only for package statement. More than one package statement is not allowed. Second restriction, order is important. That's all. These are various important loopholes you people should be aware about the Java source file structure. If you feel comfortable, then some possible bits, some practice bits we are going to discuss. Clear up to this? Hi friends, in the last videos we covered what is Java source file structure, what about import statement, package statement, how many types of import statements are there, important loopholes and practice bits also we covered. Sir, now the next topic, very important concept, class modifiers, class level modifiers. That concept we have to discuss. Sir, what class level modifiers, right? Very important concept, class level modifiers concept. Just observe that. Sir, whenever we are writing a class, sir, I am writing a class test. Now observe, I am writing a class test. Whenever we are writing a class test, we have to specify some information about our class to the JVM. Regarding, we have to specify some information about our class to the JVM, like whether this class can be accessible from anywhere or not. Regarding whether this class can be accessible from anywhere or not, whether child class creation possible or not, whether object creation possible or not, like we have to specify some information about our class to the JVM. How you can specify this information about our class is by using corresponding modifiers. Regarding modifiers describe the behavior of the class. Regarding modifiers describe what? The behavior of the class. Suppose this class accessible from anywhere or not. This class is accessible from anywhere or not. How you can specify, sir? By using public. Okay, remember, if the class is public, then you can sir, access this class from anywhere within the package, outside package, no restrictions at all. So how you can specify is by using public. Sir, if the class is not public, default means where you can able to access, where we can able to access only within the package. Regarding default means if it is not public, default means where we can access only within the package only. Remember. Similarly, sir, whether for this class object creation is possible or not. For this class object creation is possible or not. How you can specify? By declaring abstract, sir. If the class is abstract, then object creation is not possible. If the class is not abstract, happily you are allowed to create object. So how the JVM can decide whether object creation is possible or not? Sir, simply based on abstract modifier. If the class is abstract, object creation is not possible. Instantiation, object creation is also known as what? Instantiation. Instantiation is not possible. If the class is not abstract, happily instantiation is possible. JVM will consider this behavior based on this abstract. Next, whether child class creation is possible or not. In the oops concept I will discuss in detail, don't worry. Child class creation is possible or not. How you can specify, sir? By using final modifier. If the class is final, then child class creation not possible. If the class is not final, then the child class creation is possible. So means that by using appropriate modifier, we can describe the behavior of our required class. Everyone can able to understand, right? So whenever we are creating a class, sir, we have to specify information about our class to the JVM. How you can specify this information about our class to the JVM, sir? By using corresponding modifiers. Clear for all, right? So JVM, based on these modifiers, JVM is going to use these modifiers while using this class, while accessing this class. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. Now the next point is which modifiers applicable for these top level classes. Are you getting? Can you spell out what are various allowed modifiers for the top level classes? Very important, man. Which modifiers are applicable for top level classes? Please make sure. Okay, but for our OCJA exam, we are not required to be aware all the modifiers. Just the basic idea about the minimum modifiers itself is enough. The people who require complete information just to go through the material, right? So which modifiers applicable for top level classes? Just aware. Happily we can declare top level class as public. Sir, we can declare top level class as default. Default means if we are not taking anything, it is the default. Public default. Sir, we can declare top level class as abstract. Next, we can declare top level class as final. We can declare top level class as strict FP. Remember, strict FP behavior, we are not required to worry. Sir, it's not required at all. Okay, sir, please make sure just a strict floating point. Okay, not in our exam scope, just aware. So the only applicable modifiers for top level classes are public, default, abstract, final, strict FP. Remember this one. So if it is inner class, sir, sometimes maybe we can take a class inside another class. A class inside another class, right? If it is inner class, the extra modifiers allowed are private is allowed, protected is allowed, private is allowed, protected is allowed, static is also allowed. Are you getting? So for top level classes, how many modifiers are applicable, sir? These 5 modifiers are applicable. But for inner classes, how many modifiers are applicable, sir? 8 modifiers applicable. Remember, these modifiers applicable only for inner classes but not for top level classes. Is it clear for all of you, right? But for the exam sake, especially one modifier which is going to play very important role. What is that modifier? Is abstract. Okay, here we have to perform post-mortem about abstract class, because compulsory at least 1 or 2 questions you can expect from this area. This area for the exam sake very important. Is it clear for all of you, right? Sir, which modifiers are applicable for top level classes? Respond. Which modifiers are applicable for top level classes? 5 modifiers are applicable. Public, default, abstract, final, strict FP. These 5 modifiers are applicable, right? Next, which modifiers are applicable for inner classes? These 5 plus 3 modifiers are applicable. But among these, for the exam sake, which one is the very important, sir? Abstract modifier is the very important concept. You people should aware complete behavior of abstract class, abstract method, like that, right? Sir, now anyway, let me explain very briefly about public, default, and then we will perform postmortem on abstract. Can you please tell, if a class is public, what is the meaning of that? Okay, respond. Public transport, public toilet. Are you getting? Public toilet, public transport. What it means? any person, public telephone, any person is allowed to use. Are you getting? Any person is allowed to access. Okay, like, so if the class is declared as the public, sir, I have package, pack1 is there. Assume that, sir. Package, pack1 is there. Now, I have public class A is there, sir. Public class A is there. Sir, if the class declared as public, we can access this class from anywhere, either within the package or outside package. Anywhere you can access, no restrictions at all. Now I am taking here, just observe, package, pack2, sir. Package, pack2. Now, sir, public class B. I am taking public class B. Public static void main method I am taking. Main method I am taking string array args. Now A is equal to new A I am taking, sir. A is equal to new A. Next, sir, if you want to access a class from outside package, import statement must be required. Import pack1.a. Now, can you please tell, is it valid or not? Perfectly valid. The reason is, class is what? Public. If a class declared the public, you can access that class from anywhere, no restrictions at all. Are you getting? Within the same package or outside package, anywhere you can access, no problem at all, right? Clear for all of you, right? Sir, if the class is not public, what will happen? That behavior we are going to discuss. Sir, now let me go for a small example. Let me execute this code. Observe carefully, sir. Here I am taking just a small here. I'm trying to take package pack1, public class A, sir. Public class A I'm taking. Sir, let me save this code. Let me save this code as a.java. Here D:(Durga classes. Inside D:(Durga classes, just I'm taking a.java. Sir, that's all. This is about my A class, which is the public, present inside pack1. Now, let me take, sir, class B, sir. Class B. Sir, here it is the package pack2. Observe that package pack2, complete different package. Import pack1.a. Now, I'm trying to create A is equal to new A, sir. Regarding A is equal to new A, I'm taking, sir. And, sir, this class B, let me save this code as, here just observe that. Let me take this code as b.java. Okay, b.java like. Can you please confirm? Is it valid or not? Please respond. Is it valid or not? Yes, what is the problem? This A present inside pack1 is the public. Happily we are allowed to access from anywhere. No restrictions right now. Let me compile a.java and b.java. Here, let me go to D:(Durga classes javac-d.a.java. Are you getting? javac-d.a.java. Immediately compile. Of course, happily the code compiles fine, sir. Sir, javac-d.b.java I'm taking. If I can take b.java, happily the code is going to compile, no problem at all. So, it's a very clear for you people. Sir, if the class declared the public, then you can access that class from anywhere within the same package or outside the package, no restrictions at all. Clear, right? Now, I have one small doubt, sir. My doubt is, if this class is not public, sir, up to this, what is the meaning of public class? It's very clear for you people. What is the meaning of public class, right? If a class declared the public, from anywhere you can access that class, either within the same package or outside package, no restrictions at all. Clear, right? If the class is not declared the public, sir, I didn't declare this class as the public. If we are not declaring class as a public means it is default. Are you getting? It is default. What is the meaning of default classes? What the meaning? What the meaning of default classes? Very simple, sir. If a class declared as a default, means that if we are not declaring public, okay, if a class declared the default, then we can access that class only within the current package. Outside of the package, we can't access. Are you getting? Outside of the package, we can't access. Within the same package, you can access, no problem at all. But outside of the package, sorry, we can't access. Are you getting? Now, I'm trying to access inside pack 2. Sir, which is the outside of pack 1? I'm trying to access inside pack 2, which is outside of pack 1. If I do like this, and if class A is the default, immediately compiler will give left and right. Hey, class A is the default, class A is not public, cannot be accessed from outside package. Default access means within the same package we have to access. Outside of the package, is it possible to access? No chance at all. Clear for all of it, right? Sir, where you can access only within the package. Outside of the package we can't access, right? Now let me cross check. Have a look once. Observe carefully, sir. Now here, have a look once. I'm removing public here. If I remove this class as the public, if I remove public, can you please tell what is the access modifier for this A? Please respond, friends. What is the access modifier for this A? The access modifier for this A is default. If we are not declaring any modifier, by default it is the default in Java. You know, right? It is the default. Default means only in the current package you can access. Outside not possible. Okay? Now let me consider here from B. It is the outside package. It is the outside package. So now what I want to take, java c -d dot a dot java. A.java. Happily it compiles fine, but whenever we are trying to compile B.java, immediately compile time error you are going to get. Have you observed, right? A is not public in pack 1. Not public in pack 1 cannot be accessed from outside package. A is not public in pack 1 cannot be accessed from outside package. Everyone can able to understand? So this is what you people should aware clearly, right? I hope not required to keep much explanation. What is the default class? What is the public class? Public class means no restrictions. Anywhere you can access. Default class means only within the current package only we can access. From outside package, sorry, you can't access. Clear, right? Now I have one small doubt, sir. Assume I'm taking here class test, public static void main method, string array args. Sir, now do you know this test class is also present inside pack 1 only. Now a is equal to new A, like this I'm taking. Can you please confirm, is it accessible or not? Respond, is it accessible or not? This is a test class present inside which package? Same package only. Within the happily you can access, but outside package you can't access. Correct, right? Now let me consider this code. Here observe carefully, sir. Here I'm taking class test I'm taking public static void main method string array args I'm taking public static void main string array args. Now a is equal to new A I'm taking. Are you getting? A is equal to new A. Sir, is it valid or not? 100% pakka itself is valid, sir. Now java c -d dot a dot java, complete a dot java. A dot java means do you know this total program I saved as a dot java? No syntactical mistake. Now if you want, observe that. Okay, perfectly valid. Java pack 1 dot test. I'm trying to execute test class. Now is it going to work or not? Yes, perfectly. We are not going to get any error, right? So what it means, what you people should aware clearly, the important conclusion, public class means from anywhere you can access. default class means only within the current package. That's why default access is also known as package level access. Clear, right? What is public class? What is default class? These two are very, very important for the exam sake. Next, most dangerous, most important abstract modifier. That thing I will discuss. Sir, in the last video, we covered about class level modifiers, public and default. Now, the next modifier we have to discuss, the most valuable, very important for the exam. That's why please make sure you have to take special care about this one. What is that modifier? Is abstract modifier. Regarding what the modifiers are? Abstract modifier, you people should aware, sir. So now the point is, what is the need of abstract modifier? What is the meaning of abstract where you can apply? Point number 1, very important, sir. Abstract modifier applicable for methods. Happily you can apply for the method, no problem, abstract method. Next, the abstract modifier you can apply for class. Abstract class, abstract method is applicable, abstract class is available, like abstract modifier applicable for variable, abstract variable. Have you ever heard about this? You respond. Have you ever heard about abstract variable? No such type of terminology. Remember, abstract modifier applicable only for methods and classes, but not for variables. First point is very clear. Next, what is abstract? General. Forget about programming. Regarding general in our day-to-day life, where we can use abstract. Abstract means not clear. Not clear. Array, his mind is abstract. He is not open-minded person. It is not completed. Just only abstract. Abstract means not complete. Not complete. Something partial implementation, partial. Such type of terminology is the abstract. Okay? Just a K which is not complete. Just a partially completed, which is nothing but abstract. Keep this point in your mind. Okay? Anyway, now let me talk about what is abstract method, what is abstract class. These two things I will discuss. Very important for the exam. Please make sure, take special care. So first, what is abstract method? What is abstract method, sir? Sir, very simple. I have one vehicle class is there, sir. Public class vehicle. Public class vehicle class is there. Every vehicle contain number of wheels, 2-wheeler, 3-wheeler, 4-wheeler, like wheels are there. Public int get number of wheels. Public int get number of wheels. Assume, can you please tell how many wheels vehicle has? I have to return some number. Some number I have to return. How many wheels vehicle has? Can you spell out? Yes, friend. How many wheels vehicle has? Can you spell out? How many wheels vehicle has? We don't know. That depends on type of the vehicle. Sir, I have bike, 2-wheeler. I have car, 4-wheeler. I have bus, 6-wheeler. I have auto, 3-wheeler. Like, so if we don't know the type of the vehicle, then we can't tell how many wheels this vehicle has. Sir, even though we don't know about implementation, still we can declare a method. I don't know about implementation. I don't know how many wheels, which number I have to return. I don't know. Even though we don't know about implementation, because sometimes I may not aware implementation for the method. If you don't know about implementation, no problem. Happily we can declare a method with the abstract modifier. Remember this one, sir. You don't know about implementation. If we don't know about implementation, okay, If we don't know about implementation, keep semicolon and declare this method as abstract. Are you getting right? So, what is the meaning of abstract method? Abstract method has only declaration but not the implementation. So, sometimes we don't know about implementation. Still, is it possible to declare a method in Java? Yes, possible by using what? Abstract method. Abstract method has only declaration but not the implementation. That's why abstract method declaration ends with the semicolon but not the curly braces. Are you able to get very important question? Abstract method declaration should end with the curly braces, but should end with the semicolon but not the curly braces. Are you able to understand? One scenario, right? Sir, one more scenario I will explain. Suppose I have public class, fruit class is there, sir. Okay, mango, apple, orange, like there are lemon, like multiple fruits are available. Now my question is, every fruit having taste, correct or not? Every fruit having taste. Now, sir, public string, get taste like this. I have to return some string. Regarding I require to return some string. Return. What is the taste of the fruit? Respond, man. What is the taste of the fruit? Sir, if it is the mango, very sweet. If it is lemon, a bit some other taste by default. So until if you don't know the type of the fruit, we can't tell what is the taste. If you can't tell what is the taste, then how you can declare that method? No problem at all. Even though we don't know about implementation, still we can declare a method with the abstract modifier. That's why what you can take, just keep semicolon, and let me take this class, this method as abstract. Are you getting? Abstract method has only declaration but not the implementation. Remember, who is the responsible to provide implementation? Child classes are responsible to provide implementation. That part we are going to take care next. First, aware what is abstract method? The method which has only declaration but not implementation. Such type of methods are by default considered as abstract method. Abstract method should compulsory answer with semicolon. Remember that. Now, sir, you are telling vehicle, fruit. Sir, can you please give a programming example? You people may ask, sir, best example. Here, see. I want to implement loan module. Are you getting loan module, right? Everyone is going to be attracted if there is a loan facility is there. Assume that loan module. What is the interest rate? Sir, if I can take class loan, sir. Public double get the interest rate. Are you getting? Public double get the interest rate like this, right? Sir, I have to return interest rate. Sir, 10.5, 13.4, 8.5 only. Like, do you know? Sir, interest rate. What is the interest rate of loan? Which loan? If it is a personal loan, 15% or 15. If it is the gold, if it is the car loan, 12% or 12. If it is the house loan, 8.5. Something like the interest rate, you can't tell yet the loan level. It is varied from loan type to loan type. Sir, we don't know about implementation. No problem. Happily you can declare this method with the abstract. This method with the abstract and the compulsory, this method should answer with the semicolon. Everyone can able to understand, right? Now I hope you have some basic idea by seeing this vehicle, by seeing fruit, by seeing the loan. Everyone can aware, right? Sir, can you please tell what is abstract? Please respond. What is abstract? Abstract method? The method which has only declaration but not implementation. Who is the responsible to provide implementation, right? Child classes are responsible to provide implementation. But as of now, I don't know about implementation. Then such a type of method we have to declare with the abstract modifier. Everyone can able to understand, right? That's all. Now from this exam sake, what important question is there? Let me talk very important points, sir. Let me talk about this one. Here I'm taking public abstract, void m1. I'm taking, sir, public abstract void m1, okay, like this. Next public void m1, like this I'm taking. Public abstract void m1, like this I'm taking. Public void m1, like this I'm taking, sir. Very important for the syntax, for the exam sake. Now take a bit very special care. Can you please tell, is the first one valid or not? Among these four, which are valid, which are invalid? This knowledge must be required for the exam sake. Out of public, default, all these abstract, very special for the exam sake. Can you please tell which is valid? Can you please tell, is it valid or not? First one. If I can ask compiler, can you please compile my code? Compiler, can you please compile my code? Compiler will give left and right, because the reason is you are declaring this method as abstract, but you are providing implementation. Curly brace open and close means implementation. Abstract methods cannot have body. Abstract methods cannot have body. This is the compiled method we are going to get. Point number 1. So this is invalid. Can you please tell if the second one is valid or not? Observe carefully, man. If the second one is valid or not? Public void m1. Public void m1. Array, you didn't provide implementation. You are keeping semicolon. If you didn't provide implementation, compulsory we have to declare this method as abstract. Compulsory we have to declare this method as abstract. But you didn't declare this method as abstract. You didn't declare this method as abstract. Then without abstract, compulsory you should provide implementation, but you didn't provide implementation. That's why immediately error by default we are going to get. Remember that. Sir, next the third one. Sir, public abstract void m1 semicolon. Oh, meaningful. Public abstract void m1. Yes, sir, it's the meaningful because the reason for that is it is abstract method not having implementation. Hence with semicolon, right? Acceptable. Sir, public void m1 curly brace. It is not abstract. That's why having the body meaningful, no problem at all. Are you getting? So very important, this syntactical thing you should aware. How to declare abstract method. Very important point. Clear for all of right? Sir, how you can declare the abstract method? Compulsory abstract method should end with semicolon but not curly braces. Clear, right? Now let me go for a small chota example to cover all these things so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Sir, have a look once. I'm taking here, observe that carefully. Here I'm taking class test. Assume that class test. Sir, now public abstract void m1 curly brace open and close. Can you please confirm, is it valid or invalid? Oi, please respond. Is it valid or invalid? Class test public abstract void m1. Is it valid or invalid? Compiler will give left and right because the method is abstract, but you are providing the body. Curly brace open and close means body you are providing. That's why it is invalid.